warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So now I want to make video about general explanation of instruments used in articles. So I find the article, so I want to explain what I find in my articles. So first, I want to explain what the meaning of the element summary: title, author, research design, population and sample, data collection procedure, data analysis techniques, and finding and conclusions. So the first, I want to explain what the meaning of title. Title is a watch is articles within a journal has been titled by its authors. So what the meaning of author? In research, an author is a person whose contributions to the production of a research articles or another research publications is significant enough to merit their inclusion in the list of authors. So, research design is the framework of research methods and techniques chosen by researchers to conduct a study. So, population and sample. Population refers to a group of individuals or objects possessing specific characteristics under investigation, such as all the inhabitants of a nation. So the sample is a smaller subset of the population selected for testing or analysis. So what the meaning of data collection procedure? Data collection procedure refers to the systematic steps employed to gather information or data in a research or analysis. So data analysis technique is a set of methods and procedures used to examine, clean, transform, interpret, and draw conclusions from that data. So the last, there is finding and conclusions. Research finding refers to the result obtained from a research or investigations conducted through a systematic and scientific approach. So conclusion refers to the final section of a research paper or report where the researchers summarize the key findings of the study, discusses their implications, and provides a closing statement or perspective on the research. So the first journal is there is title an online English model integrating development classroom, interactive response system, and text-based language teaching, design-based result art. So the author there is Kiki Julie Anggara, Subanesengri, Komsok Kongmanus, Sudakarn Patadilog. So there is research design. Involves specific objective to bring change in student learning beyond the applied offline classroom, interactive response system, and text-based language. So population and sample. Population consists of students enrolled in English for academic communication at Wailak University, Thailand. During one semester in 2022, the sample involved two groups of students that were assigned from the larger population of students. So there is data collection procedure. It includes the pre and post-test of rating and speaking for both groups. So there is data analysis techniques, pair sample statistic, pair sample test, independent sample test. There is 3 samples. So findings and conclusion, the newly developed on English teaching combine the flipped classroom, interactive response, and text-based language teaching at Anj, where it can reduce student workload and optimize outcomes. So journal second title is Long English Proficiency Teachers Challenge in Bilingual. So there is authors Seng Siang Cheng's Si Ling Huang and Cheng I Chen. So the research design, it highlighted the issues related to the transitions of subject teacher to bilingual teachers. And there is population and sample. The population includes subject teachers at 3 secondary schools in Taiwan. The sample includes 52 subject teachers who completed the bilingual teacher training program and introduced bilingual instructions in their courses. And there is data collection procedure. The study gathered data using two methods: a survey on the subject teachers, bilingual instructions, knowledge, and group interviews. So, data analysis techniques, descriptive statistic, paired sample tests, and qualitative content analysis. So there is findings and conclusion. The results showed improvement in contents, linguistic, and pedagogical knowledge of bilingual instruction to enhance student global competitiveness, mobility, and language proficiency challenge in ASEAN EFL. So there is third journal. So the title is Using Systematic Functional Linguistics and the Genre-Based Approach in EFL Classroom Language Communities of Practices. So there is author is Akiko Nagao. So research design is mixed method. Population and sample. The population in this study is universitas level learners of English as a foreign language. So the sample includes those who are pursuing EFL within the Department of Business Administration at a private tertiary institutions and first-year EFL students from an international studies program at another private university. So there is data collection procedure. The data collection procedure in this study involved learning reflections, shared thought journals, that data collection through pre and end of semester essays, and face-to-face interviews. So there is data analysis technique. The study used descriptive statistics to analyze the frequency of learners' cognitive and metacognitive knowledge in its COP. The study also used quantitative data analysis methods to analyze the learning reflections journal and face-to-face interview. So the quantitative data analysis involves coding and categorizing in the data into themes and subthemes. So there is findings and conclusion. The study found that low intermediate English learners QP1 struggle with using bottom-up strategies for reading and writing, focusing on top-down strategies like genre structures. So the next journal, the 4 title is To Learning Strategies Learned to Improve English Proficiency, a study of university students in Thailand. The author is Aisa Apridayani, Walailak University in Thailand, Kimnitoj National University of Battambang. So the research design is quantitative research. So the population and sample is in the study was undergraduate non-English major student at one university in Thailand. The sample was 710 undergraduate non-English major students from 12 different schools at one university in Thailand. The participants were selected using both pure post-pool and random sampling methods. So the next data collection procedure, the study was approved by the Ethics Committee in Human Research at Walailak University. The research objectives were explained to the participant prior to that data collection. So they seeked consent to participate in the study. So there is data analysis techniques. The study used exploratory factor analysis to examine the construct validity of the questionnaire. So the principal axis vectoring was chosen as the extractions method, and orthogonal rotations EA varimax was used. So the number of vectors to be retained was determined by a Kaiser criterion greater than 1, and the cutoff point for accept vector loadings was set at 30. The data were analyzed using SPSS software. So, finding and conclusions: the study revealed moderate learning strategies among TAI university students with no significant difference in overall strategies. However, cognitive and effective strategies differ among group A1, A2, and B1. These findings are crucial for teachers to understand students' English learning strategies and plan effective English curriculums. However, limitations exist due to quantitative data. So the next journal, fifth journal, here is the title is "Does Complexity Mean Quality?" Association between popular automatic linguistic complexity measure and L2 writing quality features. So the author is Yuzo Wang from University of Melbourne. So the research design is quantitative research. So the population and sample, the present study analysis of total of 6040 edited writing samples in the International Corpus Network of Asian Learners of English, which covers a wide range of geographical backgrounds and has a balanced selection of ratings from beginner to intermediate level L2 English learners from 10 countries and areas in Asia. So the data collection procedure, the ISNEL corpus also reports a weight sum score based on the 5 feature scores, which reflects the overall rating quality. See table 1. There is for its quality features a score of 10 and 12 indicates excellent to very good quality. A score of 7 until 9 indicates good to average quality. A score of 4 until 6 indicated fair to poor quality, and a score below 3 indicates very poor quality. So there is data analysis technique quiz to answer the research questions. To analysis were carried out. First, a series of correlations tests checked the relationship between all 22 linguistic complexity measures and 6 writing quality feature scores. So both positive and negative significant correlations will indicate the existence of associations, while coefficients close to 0 can indicate a minimal associations. So there is findings and conclusion. The study reveals that not all automatic complexity measures significantly correlate with text quality. So in the complexity quality link is specific to quality dimensions. The combination of complexity measures explain 23% of overall L2 writing quality, 24% of lexical quality, and 23% of language use quality. So complexity doesn't equal quality, and automated complexity in this shouldn't replace human rating. So there is journal 6. The title is Language Learner, Interactional Competence and synchronous online group activities. The author Hua Huang and Benjamin Lukemerhaus. So the research design in this text involves discussing the importance of interactivity in online language learning and the competencies required for effective engagement. So, population ensemble. The population in this text refers to individual interest in online language learner context, including teacher and students. So, data collection procedure. Data collection procedure used in this text appears to involve a qualitative analysis of online language learning practices, teacher and student competencies, and the role of digital tools in facilitating interactions. So data analysis technique, the use of digital tools such as video conferencing system, gaming platforms, and collaborative tools, as well as strategies like longer wait times and explicit questions to facilitate online interaction. So there is Journal 7. Title is an explorations of teacher roles in blend EFL context in Vietnam. So the author is Giang Hong Nguyen and Elke Stretch. So the research design is qualitative. So population ensemble. Population in this context refers to English as a foreign language or EFL teacher in Vietnam who are involved in teaching English language courses. So data analysis technique. This technique involves systematically analyzing textual data to identify terms, patterns, and meaning within the text. So there is finding and conclusions. So it highlights the role of teachers in implementing educational technology, discuss the influence of Confucianism on education, and advocates for blended learning approaches that combine traditional and innovative teaching methods. So there is journal. The next journal is Journal 8. The title: Chinese Speaking Undergraduate in Australia. So the author Kim Chuan and Anna Dwight and Brian Moon. So research design the document in literature review, explore various theories and methods, and present a case study approach to understand students' performance, perceptions, and responses. The study also focused on a specific group of L1 Chinese speaking students in Australia. So the data collection procedure is qualitative and quantitative. So qualitative conduct interviews to gather students, and quantitative in analyze student rating samples before and after the interventions. So data analysis technique, this case is centered around qualitative methods like content analysis, thematic analysis, and narrative interpretations. So finding and conclusion. The conclusion underscores that solely relying on lexical methods might not be entirely effective, especially for complex genders at the tertiary level. The paper raises questions about the connections between lexical chunk knowledge in English writing proficiency besides on a study of a small lexical chunks explore teaching challenge and discusses the complexities of incorporating them into ELL academic writing. So the next, Journal 9, the title is from classroom to computer, examining the strategic shift of EFL learners during the COVID-19 pandemic. So the author is Adel Abu Ratuan. So research design is quantitative research. So population and sample is all English students who were enrolled in intake classes at the university in Jordan during the COVID-19 pandemic. The sample in the study consists of 128 English students who completed the SEAL questionnaire and returned it fully answered. So data collection procedure, emailing the SEAL questionnaire to 140 English students and intake classes, along with instructions on how to complete the survey and the background questionnaire. The students were given a specific time frame to complete this questionnaire and were informed that their participation was voluntary and anonymous. So then the next, data analysis technique, descriptive statistics, ANOVA, and the test. Descriptive statistics such as frequencies, means, and standard deviations were used to analyze the data. So finding inclusions, the study found that students in the English department use strategies at a moderate level, with metacognitive strategies used at a high level. So the last journal is Journal 10. Title is Analysis of EFL Teachers' Digital Creativity and its Relation to Their Instructional Creativity, a case of Indonesian primary and secondary school. So the author Heri Mulyono, Sylvia Baci, and Amirul Mukminin. So the research design is quantitative research. So the population and sample is the population in the article is EFL teacher across Indonesian school levels, primary school teachers, lower secondary school teacher, and higher secondary school teacher. So the sample in the article is 398 EFL teachers who participate in the study after the screening process. So the data collection procedure used in the article involved the distributions of a 5-point Likert scale questionnaire composed of 2 scales which was adapted from the literature. So the data analysis techniques, the data were analyzed using the statistical method. So finding and conclusion, the article found that many Indonesian EFL teachers have a low level of digital creativity and instructional creativity. This study also revealed that teacher digital creativity and were associated with their instructional creativity, where genders and school level didn't demonstrate any association. So I think here my explain about my journal in my group. So thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.